Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of BattleBox Batrep, which sees the Traitor Guard of the Gnarlghast 113th travelling to the agri-world of Gethsemenor to use a display of might against the Tyranids of Hive Fleet Homunculus. They are going to, I imagine, have quite a brutal fight. Both sides have the ability to bring back models. So I think it's going to be more of a meat grinder than normal. We are playing a display of might. So you get points for capturing objectives, but also if your characters can capture the ones in the middle. Which, yeah, the winged Tyranid warrior over there has gone for more of a middle thing, so he can go for either. The captain over here is aiming for this one. And yeah, it's being protected by the Von Ryan Sleepers, so the captain might get shredded quite quickly. Guess it's time to roll off to see who goes first and get on with the game. So we have the Guard and the Tyranids. It is time for Guard turn 1. Okay, so the Guard have run up to secure the centre of the table. All their infantry is up there. The artillery is staying back behind the shrubberies over here. The Sentinel has walked normally, with the idea being that it's going to try to take some pot shots at the Von Ryan Sleepers, who are in cover, but that would do nothing against the heavy plasma cannon anyway. The captain has done the take aim order, giving everything +1 ballistic skill. Not that it will matter because the Von Ryan Sleepers have stealth. So it's going to fire its plasma cannon. Getting 1 shot. It 4s to hit. It misses. Okay, cool. On to the artillery. Okay, next up, the Malleus rocket launcher is going to fire into this unit of termagants here. Because I think it can wipe that. And if you can wipe out a unit of termagants, it's not as worth bringing them back on. It gets D6 plus 6 shots. That is 9. Yeah, 3s to hit because it's got the everything in the army has take aim. And it has sustained fire because it's under the effects of an order right now. So, oh, that was a hit. That was it. So, that's pretty good. Needs 2s to wound. That's even better. Needs They get 6 up saves. That is 6 dead termagants. So starting to thin out the herd. As we move on to the other artillery. And as we start our artillery duel, the bombast field gun is going to fire into the barb gaunts. Gets D6 plus 1 shots. Because it's got blast, that is 5. Needs 4s to hit because it's thingy. Indirect. Words are hard. Words are just hard. That is 4 hits because of the 6. 3s to wound. 3 wounds. We get 5 up saves. Each fail is a kill. Oh, that's good. Okay, so it kills 1 barb gaunt, which might result in some guardsmen not dying. As we go into Tyranids, turn 1. Okay, before anything else, for a move, the termagant unit has to take a battle shock test. I'm learning. Yeah. They're in synapse, so it's 8 plus on 3d6. They are fine. Cool, but aren't you proud of me? I'm slowly learning how to play the game. It's only been 12 weeks at this point. Great. Onto the movement phase. And here we are at the end of the Tyranid movement phase. As some truly terrifying advance rolls from the 2 units of termagants means they are just all the way up at the halfway point. They've grabbed both objectives. The Von Ryan's Leapers have moved into guaranteed charge range. The Winged Tyranid Prime has run up and is going to carve up some of them. The Psychophage is going to do a death burp. And the Barb Gaunts are chilling out at the back where Barb Gaunts love to be. I'm going to go with the guard the commander's unit is going to Overwatch because they've got the flamer. They're going to Overwatch into the Von Ryan's Leapers. Even killing one will guarantee some of them will survive, but we'll see. It gets 2 shots, needing 5s to wound. No. Okay, I'm going to have to count up how many lasgun and other shots are in that unit. So first up, I'm going to do the plasma pistol because I know the stats on that. 6s to hit. Misses. I wasn't overcharged anyway. Yeah. How many lasgun and bolt pistol shots in there? They all hit the same and wound the same. So let's see if they can plink anything off. It's a lot of dice, so you never know. It is a total of 22 shots, but it also reminded me, before anything else, I have the melter gun, which if that hits is just going to disintegrate one. No, it doesn't. I'm not going to command point with all that. So I get very unwieldily pickup, 22 dice on camera, 6s to hit. Oh my god, for a second I thought that wasn't any. 1 hit. I guess they're like I promised I was going to wait at least turn 2 to do this, but this is definitely like Aliens. It's like the xenomorphs coming out from the Colonial Marines, which you may have guessed by the paint scheme I'm a bit of a fan of. 5 wounds. No wounds. Okay. It's time for the Tyranid shooting phase, and I imagine it's going to be messy. Right, I'm going to start with the Psychophage shooting into this unit. It gets D6 shots. 2, strength 6, so it's 2s to wound. 2 wounds, they get 6 up saves. 2 die horribly, going blah, as they melt. 4 shots are going to come in from the termagants while I'm here into that unit as well. They need 5s to hit because they ran. 1 hit. That's 3s to wound. It wounds, they get 5 up save. Ping! The flesh borer beetle bounces off of the flak armor that is, blessed by the Emperor, a Chaos Emperor. Remember which side you're fighting for. While we're here, I'm going to go for the 10 termagants up there are going to fire into the command unit in an attempt to soften it up. Even if it's just a little bit, should be fine. That's 1 hit. I see the shitty luck is working on both sides. 3s to wound, wounds, 5 up save. No, 6 up feel no pain. 1 lasgun dude dies. Okay, now I've got to see if the Barb Gaunts can actually see anything. The Barb Gaunts can see the Sentinel, so they are going to shoot at the Sentinel. Because why the hell not? I mean, they're not the worst thing in the world. For taking it out, they get 14 shots. So another 10. They need 3s to hit because they're heavy and they stood still. Yep, that's a lot of hits. That is a lot of hits. That's all the shite rolls from earlier coming back to haunt the poor Traitor Guard. Need 5s to wound. Okay. Real good. 4 wounds. Now, the big problem that the Barbcorns have is that they don't have any AP, so it's a 2-up save. Oh, they plink it. They do 1 wound on it. It's down to 6. There you go. They're officially doing better than a Terminator captain. Go, you guys. So, we are onto the charge phase. The Von Ryan Leapers are guaranteed to get in, and the Tyranid Prime is going to attack the other unit of infantry. It's got a 5-inch charge to make. Makes with aplomb. Good word used in front of your parents. They'll think you're really, really smart. So yeah, get them in and start killing a lot of infantry very quickly. So onto the living blenders up the top. The Von Ryan's Leapers have 18 attacks in between them, being 3s to hit. Oh, that is quite dreadful. Actually, it's just below statistically average, but that's not the point. 3s to hit, 3s to wound as well. That is dreadful. Wow. Then the guard save on 6. 1 bounces off the damned flak armor, literally damned flak armor. And they got 6 up, feel no pain, so the medic does nothing. But yeah, that is only 3 guardsmen die. And they're about to do horrible things when they pile in, but the Tyranid Prime is first. Right, the Tyrant Prime has 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Yep, they all hit, showing the Von Ryan's Leap how it's done. Wounding on 2s. That's 5. They get 6 up saves. Yeah, the Tyranid Prime just kills 4 guardsmen. And then I guess the survivors can attack back. I just don't think it's going to do much. So, focus. No, not on the Sentinel. Come on. There you go. Fine. I've got this. This unit's going to go first. I'm going to start with the Power Fist Champion. Just because he's cool. He's 4s to hit. I'm going to move on to the Power Sword on the Captain. Needs 4s to hit. I'm going to count how many guardsmen are there. They're going to need 4s to hit and be considerably worse at everything. Great. So, in total, they have 14 attacks. They're not very good, but there's a lot of them, which is the Guard motto. They have 4s to hit. Oh, showing their leader how it's done. Hey, Zeus. Okay. Needs 5s to wound. Because they're not very strong. Oh, do you know what? That's still pretty good. For Guardsmen, that's pretty good. Go, little dudes, go. And they get 4-up saves. No, right. Okay, so they take 1 wound. Okay. That's still... The basic infantry dudes did better than the better than their leaders. So I will give them all of the props. I guarantee it's still that the one woman with the chainsaw in there just did all the damage on her own. Because she's cool, basically. And yeah, speaking of 4 dice, the guardsmen here need 4s to hit. Bloody hell, basic guard doing their jobs. 5s to wound. Oh my god, I was not expecting this. I actually can't remember what Tyranid Prime save is. I'm pretty sure it's got 4 vulnerable. Okay, so they bounce off, but they did pretty well. Fair play. Absolute fair play to them. As we go into Guard turn 2. You join us here live at the end of the Astra Militarum turn 2 movement phase, when the Sentinel has moved back a little bit to avoid being seen by the Barb Gaunts. I don't think it would matter, but they took a bit of damage last time. The command that's been used this turn is take cover to give everyone +1 save, which actually might help surprisingly well this turn. And now we're going to try clearing a bunch of gaunts. I'm going to start with the bombard gun onto the far unit. It gets D6 +2 shots because there's 10 in the unit. Gets 6 shots, needing 5s to hit. So not brilliant, but you never know. 2 hits, that's going to be like 2s to kill. So yeah, that's 1 dead gaunt. Now it isn't 1 dead gaunt because this gun that fires artillery rounds bigger than your mum only has an AP of -1. So they get a 6-up save. Okay, now it's 1 dead gaunt, but I'm still quite aghast at that. The Sentinel is also going to fire normal shots, not overcharging plasma cannon into them as well, for 3 shots, 4s to hit. So there it's cool. 2s to kill. Oh my god. Yeah, that one doesn't have a save at least. Wow, that's dreadful. I'm going to check to see if you can draw a line of sight through melee as well, because if you can, he's going to fire his hunter killer missile into the psychophage as well. Yeah, apparently it can. It's tall enough to see over the combat. That thing's big enough to be higher than combat. Let's rocket launch a hermit crab. So that is... It misses. Cool. That was worth all of the time I spent looking it up. And that thing is going to rocket this lot. Get 7 shots. Oh god. He 4s to hit. Okay, that is it's sustained attack because of because it had an order. So 2s to wound. Okay, and 6-up saves. Well, that is 1 save. Unfortunately, they needed at least 2, not have the entire unit get wiped. So they have at least managed to clear one of the 2 objectives. Oh no, we don't go into the melee phase. I'm going to remember. This is going to be the only time I'm ever going to remember this. These guys have pistols. They've got a pad pistol, a bolt pistol, and a las pistol in there that could all shoot into the Von Ryan sleepers. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to move up slightly so I can at least attempt to focus on these guys. Yay! Starting with the overcharged plasma pistol. It's 4s to hit. Oops. On a 3, it on 3 does damage. It wounds. Save of 6 or one of the Von Ryan sleepers is dead. Captain does some serious damage. Bolt pistol and the las pistol both fire. They've got the same rolls. They need 4s then 5s. So 2 hits. 5s to wound. No wounds. Cool. But the captain, that's why he's in charge and everyone else isn't. Yeah, 2 Von Ryan Sleepers is much easier to deal with than 3 by about 33%. As we go into the melee phase, where they show just how dangerous they're still going to be. With 1 dead, the Von Ryan Sleepers have 12 attacks, needing 4s to hit. It's pretty good. No, it's not. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. 3s to hit, and that's awful. What am I talking about? I think I should apologise. I am on quite a lot of cough medicine to do this battle report. Comment below with how much you've killed yourself to do something stupid that about 10 people are going to watch. There's 3s to wound. Okay. They get 5 up saves because they're taking cover right now. Ooh. And the medic has 6 up save. It's okay. The lasgun dude that died doesn't matter anyway. It is now... Oh, it's the guard turn, so the Tyranid Prime gets to attack before the guard do. So, tell you what, it's 2 centaurs. All hit. That's not enough dice. Okay, cool. Glad I did that. 2s to wound. Okay, that is 5 up saves. There's another 2 die. Oh my god, this. I'm legitimately shocked the guardsman is still alive for attack back. I thought they'd be dead by now. Cool. Guard hit back time. Doing the command squad first, starting with the Power Fist champion dude. He actually hits once. He's channeling the power of Khorne. 3s to wound. Not very well, but he's channeling it. Okay, the power sword on the captain. Hits twice. He's 5s to wound. Okay, fine, sure. I am going to again count up how many people are there and roll attacks. Oh, it was 14 last time. 1 guy died. I probably could have done that maths in my head. It's 13. So they need 4 to hit. Okay, that's all right. That's bad. Feel bad. 5s to wound. Oh, 1 wound, 4 up save. Plinks off. Again, they're doing nothing in melee. Again, Space Marines, they annihilated, dude. I don't know what's going on over there. Theoretically, both of these units are shredders. It should have been a bloodbath. And I absolutely do not know what's going on at all. But the 2 dudes fighting the Tyranid Prime. Both hit. Both wounds. Do 2 wounds to the guy. Oh my god, So I was thinking about this. The last time I set a fight on Gethsemenor, that was, I want to say it was the Tau versus Tyranids, where nothing died either. I think there was genuinely something about this planet. But no, this is mental. On Gethsemenor, every day is opposite day. As we go into Tyranids turn 2. So here we are at the end of Tyranids turn 2 movement, where the Termagants have left that objective because they're going to start harassing the Sentinel Use teaming hordes to bring on another unit of termagants down here so they can start damaging the artillery. And I'm gonna been thinking about this. I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna overcharge the plasma cannon and overwatch into the psychophage. I need to do a bit of damage before he starts getting pinned down by those termagants, and he is going to get pinned down by that termagant. He gets 2 shots. He's 6s to hit. Absolutely nothing. And not haywire. Hazardous. Doesn't trigger. We're on to the shooting. Which I'm going to do the termagants first so they can just bounce off of this guy. It's 8 shots, needing 4s to hit. Yep. Pretty good. 5s to wound. Jesus. Okay. Got 2 up save. Oh, he does save all of them. There was a genuine moment I was worried that termagants were going to take down a sentinel. Yeah. While I'm here, actually, yeah, what to got this lot down here. They are going to fire into that because they can see it. It's going to be like the only dumb Tyranids are going to get a shot off at this thing. So 4s to hit. 3s to wound. I think he's got 6 wounds on his save, but the Hivebind is not sending us their best reinforcements. 5 up save. Okay, it takes a wound. I'm pretty sure they've got 6 wounds each. So I try and work out what the psychophage is going to burp all over. You know what? It is going to use its psychoclastic torrent on the sentinel. You get D6 shots for 3. It's going to get wound on 5s. Okay, and 3 up saves. Sentinel's fine. I think I might actually be the tankiest model on the table. Oh, combat patrol is real special where the sentinel is the toughest thing on the board. That's all the shooting. Time to go into the melee phase. No, the charge phase. The termagants. Just in case, I think they've got 3-inch charge. Going to charge the sentinel. Yeah, they're going to pin it down. Then the melee phase. You know what? I haven't rolled any dice yet. I'm going to declare some more charges. I probably should have known before that, but the psychophage is going to try charging the rockets, and the termagants are going to try charging the bombast. Psychophage needs 10. No, doesn't matter. Termagants need 7. They are well in. Okay. And I can't overwatch because I've already overwatched this turn. So, yeah. They're going to be in slightly more trouble than the sentinel is, I feel. Now we've moved them in. Lay of the land. Yeah, everything is moving up. Onto the von Ryan's Leapers in the combat of the century, by which I mean it's going to last 100 years. 3s to hit. Oh, they finally going to do some damage and actually move off the goddamn. 3s to wound. I think they actually might. 5 up saves. Okay, that is. And the medic gives them 6 up, feel no pains. Okay, that is 6 dead guardsmen. The von Ryan's Leapers have finally done something. Go them. So yeah, that is considering more thinned out now. Okay, yeah, The captain has survived though, which means he can do an order next turn, which might be all the difference. But first up, I'm going to do the termagants on the bombast field gun. They are going to get 8 attacks, needing 4 to hit. Oh, that's bad. Needing 4 to wound. 2 wounds. They get 4 up saves because they're still under the effects of take cover. It takes 1 more wound. It's down to 4. And then I'm going to have to look up these stats for field artillery and melee. The Sentinel is so the termagants attacking Sentinel are going to have slightly worse dice rolls. Still needing 4 to hit. Yep. Needing, oh, no, don't know what that dice is from. I'm needing 6s to wound. Oh my god. And it's got a 2 up save. Yep, it's fine. Now, I'm going to roll this in the same thing because now it's time for the guardsmen to attack back. And seeing as I've got a feeling they're about to get shredded, I'm going to let the 2 guardsmen have 1 last turn. They need 4s to hit. No. Do you know what? I'm not going to mock them. They have done so well. They're little guys who are about to become at least a head shorter. Needing 2s to hit. Needing 2s to wound. And they have 5 up saves. They need to make 4 of these for any of them to live. Yeah, they're finally dead, but my friends, you answer to no one. You are both amazing. And also, now you're dead, I can respawn you. Yay! And now I get to start attacking back with everything else. Okay, field artillery battery has 3 attacks. You need 4s to hit. Oh, 1 hit. They're going to bash around their head with a field artillery thing. You need 4s to wound. No, they're fine. And, because I know the stats, I'm going to do the thing out of the command squad. Now, I have had this thought literally while I was checking their stats. I'm not going to change it. I could if I wanted to, but meh. If I'd taken off the sergeant, I could have you send in the next wave to bring in another melee unit right down here. But as it stands, I didn't, so I won't. But yeah, move them in. Go. The captain is going not captain, champion. Champion is going to go first. You're going to hit twice. Need 3s to wound. 2 wounds. I get 6 up saves. He finally kills. He does actually kill 1. Great. Okay. And the captain hits once and fails to wound. And there are 4 attacks left. 3 from the sergeant, 1 from the medic. 3 hits. 5s to wound. Nothing. Okay, yeah, both units are slowly getting cut down here. And yeah, I'm going to have to look up the stats for the Sentinel as it starts cutting up termagants with a chainsaw. Would you believe if I told you termagants aren't great in melee combat? They've got, not termagants, sentinels aren't great in melee combat. 2 attacks, needing 4s to hit. 1 hits. That's 6, so it wounds on a 2. Cool, and I'm going to have a 5 up save, which they pass. So the termagants absolutely tank a chainsaw to the face as we go into guard turn 3. And here we are at the end of the turn 3 Traitor Guard movement phase. The Sentinel has moved out of combat with the Termagants, and I've sent in the next wave of ranged unit. They're moving in here, and the Bombard gone staying where it is. I don't know what I'm talking about. The Psychophage is going to overwatch into the Sentinel with its Psychoclastic Flow for 2 shots, getting 5s to wound. Gets 1, it's got a 3-up save. Yeah, it's still fine. I will give it this. It is taking a lot of punishment, and I choose to believe it is 100% to the skull on the front of the thing. Yeah, as we move into the shooting phase. Before I do, the order this turn, my commander over there is pretty sure he's going to survive. So he's doing the take aim order on the hopes that all of the shooting. Okay, so I have a bit of a confession to make. I have just checked the rules for Psychostatic Fail to see whether it gives him lone operative or not. As it's actually meant to be -1 to hit in melee, not at range. But honestly, the idea of 2 guardsmen doing a bunch of damage to him is so good. I'm not actually sure what their attack rolls were. I'm going to let it stand because it was awesome. The Malleus rocket launcher, on the other hand, is also going to fire into him because, honestly, it has a history of being used as a sniper rifle. So it's D6 plus 6 attacks. That is 9 shots. I'm going to roll over here with a slightly more space. Need 3s to hit now because of take aim. Sweet Lord. Okay, so that is 12 hits from 9 shots. No, it's not. It's 11 hits from 9 shots. Needs 3s to wound. Oh, that was poor. I believe it's on a 4-up invuln. I will check after I roll in. If I roll any 3s, I will check. Of course I did. Of course. I will be back in a second. Nope. It's got a 4-up invuln, just 4-up save normally, and a 4-up invuln from Psychostatic Fail. So, it's dead. Yeah, the Malleus rocket launcher is very funny to me. I genuinely love it. And the unit is, I guess, going to clear up the termagants then. I was going to fire it in their plasma gun and grenade launcher into the Tyranid Prime, but they don't need to anymore, I guess. Gun down these dudes. Okay, so a bunch of rippers have come up and taken the bush from this little area here because it's much easier for me to roll here. The guard are going to fire into the termagants. Starting with the frag grenade, which is D3 plus 1 shots because it's blast weapon. That is 3s to hit. 3s to hit. It's taking aim. 1 hit, 3s to wound. It wounds. Got a 5-up save. It's fine. The plasma gun isn't going to bother overcharging. Needs 3s to hit. Needs 2s to wound. Yep, and that is 1 dead. And now I have to count. I know how many are in there. There's 10 of them. There's 8 dudes left. They all get 2 shots. So that is going to be 16 shots in. And I will just take off 1 termagant and grab some dice. 3s to hit, 4s to wound with this bucket. That is so many dice. From 4s to wound. It's actually not brilliant, but oh no, it's just not brilliant. And no but there at all. 5-up saves. Well, they kill 4. I mean, over half the unit gone at least, I suppose. Yeah, guess on to the melee phase. And starting with the fight that is going on for 1,000,000 years. The Von Ryan's Leaper gets 6 attacks. Gets four hits. Needs 3s to wound. 6 up save. 6 up feel no pain. Cool. Tyranids actually had to get to attack first, so the 8 termagants get to attack the field artillery. That is. Something in the air. 4 to wound. Oh, sweet Lord. Okay, yeah. Screw it. We know how this goes now. Power Fist dude first. Needs 4s to hit. Power Sword dude needs. You know, I'm going to command point reroll one of those. A hit. Power Sword dude. It's 1 hit. Needs 5s to wound. Sweet Jesus, the medic and chainsaw lady. Show them how it's done. 5s to wound. Fails to wound. And you know, I'm not going to go back and do it, but I am going to vocalize that I once again forgot to fire all the pistols, which probably would have helped in that. Cool. Yeah, while I'm here, this dude. Yeah, it's 1 hit. Fails to wound. Cool. That was an incredibly effective. And yeah, move into the termagant's turn. I do not like this. I'm going to. I genuinely don't know. I was about to say I'll try and call this, but I genuinely don't know. Who? I mean, the Tyranids are winning. They're about to get another 10 victory points, but I don't think it's as solid as people might think. Huh? I guess it's a game of 2 halves and all that. As we move into Tyranids turn 3. Right. Before I move, I need to make a battle shock test on these guys, because if I can pass, they can use teaming hordes. I do not pass, they cannot use teaming hordes. So I guess they're going to get gunned down by something. Cool, movement phase starting now. Here we are at the end of the 3rd Tyranids movement phase, where the Psychophage and the Barbed have run up to grab this objective. The termagants have run up to just annoy the soldiers there, and I think the Malleus rocket launcher is going to fire into the Overwatch into the Psychophage. D6 plus 6 shots. 4 that is a grand total of 10 shots. Needs 6s to hit, but it's still under the effect of sustained assault. So, okay, so for sustained assaults to sustained attacks to hit, do anything, it does need to hit at all, which it doesn't. So, okay, I think this is going to vomit into. No, it's not. It's going to vomit into the missile launcher. But done nothing this entire game to the Sentinel, so get 1 shot, 3s to wound, fails to wound. The Barbed ran, they didn't, so they're going to take 2 shots into the thing, missed twice. So, yeah, charge phase, the Psychophage is going into the Sentinel, the termagants are going into the troopers up the back. I don't need to override them. They are less than 2 inches away. So, yeah, let's move them in and hit stuff. This fight will be burned into my brain. It is the Von Ryan's Leapers versus the Command Squad. Down to the last Von Ryan's Leaper, needing 3s to hit. Jesus Christ! Needing 3s to wound. Please. Just let it end. We get 6 up saves. 6 up, feel no pains. Okay, I think the medic is going to survive because I can bring the melee unit back on again next turn. And while I'm here, 2 termagants into this unit, needing 4s to hit, needing 4s to wound. Cool, and okay, I need 2 more dice for this unit. No. They don't have strike first. So the Tentacled Maw has D6 plus 1, 3 attacks. It's wounded, so it needs like 2s to hit. Yeah, it needs 5s to wound, I believe, but I believe it has devastating wounds to go immediately through armor. I will check how long any 6s. Of course, I don't think any of these wounds. I'm just going to check quickly. No, they don't. So now the guard gets to start attacking back. The field artillery may as well go first, just because then the termagants get to attack them. So yeah, 1 hit, wounds, 5 up save. Okay, 1 termagant dies. That one, in case you get. They get 7 attacks back into the field artillery, with 4s to hit. Possible to kill it. I just don't think it's going to happen. 4s to wound. Absolutely not possible to kill it. 5 up save. Down to 3 wounds. It is on half. Okay, and then back to the bajillionth year combat. The Power Fist guy hits once, 3s to wound. Power Sword guy. Oh my god. 2 hits, 2 wounds, 6 up saves. Makes neither. It's on 1 wound. If Chainsaw Lady can move in and kill it, I will be very, very happy. It needs 4s to hit. Ooh, she's got 3 hits. I do believe the miss was the medic. 5 ups to wound. No, she doesn't. Of course she doesn't. Why would she? Could be another turn slogging in melee combat there. Chainsaw on the Sentinel. Misses with everything. And there are, I think it's still 10 guard. 2, 6, 10. Yep, there are 10 guard. I will move them in afterwards. I'm just, there's a point. It's guard in melee with termagants. It's one of the most pathetic slap fights. 4 hits. They are not doing as well as their last incarnation. 4s to wound. That is 3 wounds. 5 up saves. Yeah, they stomp him to death. Oh, they're going to do that, and then I guess they're going to consolidate. Oh, yay! Okay, so start of the guard's turn. The shooty unit has moved up. They're going to grab that unit so the Tyranids can't score it. But I've just been doing a lot of maths here, and there is mathematically no way for the guards to win this. They can't clear the table because the Tyranids can keep respawning termagants. The And they can keep respawning guardsmen. Yeah, they are currently 10 points behind. It's basically going to stay, they're going to go up 10 points each turn, even if they grab another one. They've only got one turn left. It's not going to happen. So what I'm going to do is I am going to resolve this combat. There's no shooting because these guys ran and this thing moved to try and get a line of sight, but just couldn't do it. So yeah, I'm going to resolve this combat, see what happens. And yeah, I think that's going to be it because the Tyranids have won this quite handily. First up, being the sporting gents that they are, they're going to shoot it with a plasma pistol first. Plasma pistol and all the other pistols as well. The plasma pistol misses. Actually, I've got enough command point reroll. Never ever command point reroll, kids. The bolt pistol and the las pistol both have the same rolls needed. One hit. Fails to wound. Okay. Into the melee. I'm not even going to bother doing the psychophage versus the sentinel. It does not matter which one wins. Neither does this, but it just, yeah, at this point, yeah. 6 attacks. We know the rules. Okay. 3. That's 5 hits. That is 4 wounds. 6 up saves. None. Okay. Gonna do these. I'm going to do the champion first. Dies. The medic is fine. The medic dies, and that is 1 wound on the captain, who I think has 2 wounds. I'm going to check that because if it does, he gets to attack back. Wait. May not matter. The sergeant champion dies. Medic dies anyway. Captain has 3 wounds if you care. 4's to hit. 1 hit. 5's to wound. Yeah, no, this entire thing ends in... in my head, going forward, because I like the idea that these things are sort of slightly... like, you know, like they are slightly like changing the history of the Gnarlghast sector. I like the idea that the Guard are mostly on the back foot here, but it's just them versus the Tyranids, and it's just giant meat grinder for the rest of time. Until I forget and put another fight on Gethsemenor as well. Yeah, like the Tyranids win this. Honestly, do you want to see a slap fight between between some termagants and a field artillery piece, or this thing when neither side seems to be scratching the other? Yeah. Honestly, after I might come back to this as like a special and paint some more Tyranids and guardsmen and do a slightly bigger like siege fight or something. Because this one has, I think it's the Starship Troopers, the the aliens thing. It has awoken something inside of me. But I should really be having this talk in the the debrief. So a weird one, because firstly, I would like to make a quick shout out to Mr. Greedy's Hearthstone 6960 or 6960, that because they're the viewer who suggested me putting the victory points actually in the title cards. And you know what? It has actually really helped, because it's made me consider the objectives more. Like, I was playing like proper fights to the death each time, and while fun, this is like, it's felt different while I've actually really had to consider the objectives. I'm still not sure. Like, it's a weird ending. Like, it felt like the Guard were winning it, just not on points. And I guess at the end of the day, points are what matter in this. Yeah. So I also, it does kind of, I feel I've got the Tyranid playstyle down very, very well. Whereas the Guard I'm getting, but it's taking longer. And because you've got to play them like an actual military with like fire support and artillery and everything else. Yeah. Also, their stratagems are really important. And as I think I mentioned earlier today, I'm very sorry. I'm fairly ill at the moment. So, yeah, stratagems were, apart from the two that allow me to chuck in reinforcements, I just was not remembering them. I just wanted to get a video out anyway. Like I said, I might redo this one because Guard versus Tyranids always fascinates me. I might do like a, get some like siege gear together and like Tyranids versus Guard, and like a that scene from Starship Troopers where they're in the bunker and there's just Tyranids all over it. Yeah, might do that. See how things go, but until then, next up it is the Guard versus the Votan. I know I keep saying it's going to be a shooty one, and then it never is. So I'm going to say it's going to be a shooty one, under the understanding that it's not going to be a shooty one. Yeah, if you liked this, despite everything, please give it a like. If I got a rule wrong, I guarantee I absolutely did. I'm very sorry, but feel free to tell me below because it really does help, to help me learn the game a bit more. And if you want to see more of this, absolutely please subscribe. I'm getting a scary number of people and you are all amazing. So thank you so much. And see you next week.